Hello indie game fans, these upcoming games are set to excite, so let's begin with the 1.0 release of Ira, a bullet hell action roguelite that is releasing out of early access after about 2 years, which comes to us from a South Korean developer. This has been steadily chugging along with a modest amount of success, and you can tell that it's from a time before Vampire Survivors, since it's put you in that more classically disadvantaged position, where it's neat and should be worth a look.
We need him, Connor. We need him stronger.
When I last talked about Ghostrunner 2, it showed up in a video on more upcoming sequels, and here we are with a new look at this game, which was made to showcase their demo, which is available right now. It is the direct sequel to a game from 2020, where you have to battle an AI cult as a cyber ninja in a cyberpunk city and beyond, so how excellent does that premise alone sound?
We need him ready.
This video is brought to you by LUCID, the self-styled world's first Celesteoidvania, which combines the precision platforming of the former and the action and combat of a Castlevania-style game. Set in a crystal punk world, our hero, who is a young sentinel of an order established to maintain the balance, has to fulfill a solemn promise that he made, having to revive a fallen giant and to restore harmony to the celestial fabric. This is done through what is known as the crystal arts, which come in the form of the blade, spear and axe, varying up mobility and combat. In Metroidvania fashion, you will be able to absorb powerful abilities which acts as unlocks, which gives you more movement options and enhances combat. So it looks like an excellent one of these, not to mention the absolutely jaw-dropping pixel art, which I'm a big fan of. This game is currently on Kickstarter, so hop on over via the link in the description below to check out the campaign and support this indie Metroidvania.
My name is Rhea.
It is your destiny to save her. I believe you can achieve great things, and possibly even save worlds, those of men and those of the gods.
We also got a new look at this action strategy title in Sons of Valhalla, which seems to be Kingdom inspired in some ways, in which you play as a Viking warrior travelling to England to rescue his captured lover, having to recruit troops, build fortresses, besiege enemy encampments and more. The pixel art continues to be stunning, although we don't get that much more new footage here, but do get little snippets of the voice acting, which seems alright, so look forward to the release next year.
You should have left England while you could. Now your death is certain!
A neat little action platformer releasing in a couple of days which I missed in indie gaming this week is Cyber Citizen Shockman 2, A New Menace, a classically designed side-scrolling action platformer that seems to be inspired by Mega Man, but I don't believe has the same boss powers aspect. Also, it has 2 protagonists and even co-op support, where personally I was not aware of the first game, but perhaps this could be neat. Just a quick one here, since this might be the announcement that you PlayStation fans are looking for, since the excellent Metroidvania Touhou Lunar Nights is coming to PS4 and 5 early next year. I love the pixel art in this game, where you play as Sakuya, a maid who is a knife pervert and enjoys throwing them, along with the also useful ability of stopping time. It is one of my favourite games in the genre, so if you are a PlayStation gamer and have not tried this, be sure to check it out. A couple of years ago, there was a superhero game that went viral on Twitter, but then it was revealed that it was just some form of prototype and not an actual game in development, but things have now changed with Undefeated Genesis getting picked up by publisher Chorus Worldwide and seems to be an off-brand Superman game in all but name. The action looks alright, but I do wonder how it can be cohesively strung together into a full game, but hey, there seems to be a market for this, so here's wishing the developers all the best. Here's a funny little roguelite that looks kind of cute but can be pretty intense, since the Godfeather, a Mafia Pigeon saga, has you playing as a pigeon, but you're using your poop to send messages on behalf of the mob. You need to take back control of the neighborhood, one borough at a time, swooping and pooping when necessary to show them who's boss, and with a release very soon, be sure to keep an eye on this.
An army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion.
During the most recent Nintendo Direct, we did get another look at Euden Chronicles 100 Heroes, the spiritual successor to the Suikoden RPG series from most of the original Japanese developers no less, who took to Kickstarter to fund this title. And the best news is that it got a release date for April 2024. The 100 Heroes subtitle is not an exaggeration, in which there are literally 100 plus playable party members, each having their own backstory and motivations. I wasn't sold on the visuals initially, but it looks good here, so fingers crossed this lives up to the legacy of those games.
I pity you, Guardian. But I will not hold back if you attempt to take a single step into heaven.
An awesome looking title that took center stage during my summer showcase is Slave Zero X, a stylish character action game with a very interesting biopunk world, being the prequel to a game from 1999, which seems like a weird choice, but context aside, the action in this does look pretty sick.
Come out. It's rude to keep a girl waiting.
Is it true? A pilot and a slave have risen against our Holy Father?
You can still turn back, Sho. The calamities are not yet involved.
You must have thought this slave unit would bring you power. But power is nothing without control.
You are battling your way through a dystopia in order to murder the ruler of the city, in which you play as a member of a rebel group which wants to stop Biomecha from being unleashed upon the world. But our protagonist has different ideas, merging with a stolen slave unit prototype and using its powers against their creators. The developers talk about blending their precision and combos of a fighting game with a 2D brawler, so if interested, wish this the game and look forward to another 2024 release. It has been a weird year for Devolver Digital and their games since a couple got delayed, so I was pleasantly surprised to see the release date confirmation for Wizard with a Gun. This is a sandbox survival shooter in which you play as a wizard with a gun, having to use both firearms as well as magic to explore the arcane wilderness, where it does have an impressive playable demo which is still up right now, so give it a shot, with a look at more upcoming indie games in this video.